Yo, so I told you I had something special for you, and I do, but it's not the original special thing. So the special thing that was meant to be happening is happening, but it's taken me a little, just bear with. It involves this, this is a thing, and me, and it's all kinds of madness, obviously, that video will be out tomorrow. Trust me, it'll be worth a watch. But instead of releasing that today, I wanted to make it up to you guys, and this is like my most highly requested tutorial. I had a quick word with my old boy Sam Kojo, the owner and CEO of Kojo's Trick Lab. I basically asked him if I could release my Raiz and Scissor tutorial on my personal channel so that you guys can see it, and so you guys actually get a taster of KTL. I'm assuming you know what Kojo's Trick Lab is at this point. If you don't know, if you haven't actually had a look on the website, if you want to learn tricks like the ones that you see in all my videos, and you want to learn things that are way harder than what I can do, then this is the website for you. All I want is you guys to go and have a look at the website. That's it, just go and have a look. If it's something that you're interested in, if you really want to learn or get better at flips, then honestly you can't go wrong with Kojo's Trick Lab. It's got a 10-step beginner and intermediate program so that you can follow along from the very, very beginning all the way up to like structuring combos and doing different things. And then there's triple B twist and hours of content from Michael Guthrie. There's just nothing else like it on the planet. So if for whatever reason you don't think it's worth that few bucks or few pounds a week, hit Kojo up in the first 3 days and he'll give you a full refund. But no one's done that up to this point because it just does the job. Anyway, enjoy my Raiz and Sailor Scissor tutorial and let me know what you think. Say. What's going on, guys? Now we're going to be learning how to do Raiz Scissor and Sailor Moon Scissor. The prerequisites for this trick, well for these two tricks, are going to be Raiz, Sailor Moon, and the scissor motion. Now, the scissor motion can be broken down whilst you're lay on your back. You don't actually have to do a trick. It's just a basic understanding of how to move your scissor leg in the correct way and how to get it in the desired position. To understand the scissor concept, if you lay on your back and if you twist to your left, then you're going to be applying this to your right leg. If you trick to your right, you're going to be applying it to your left leg. Now, lay on your back, and all you're going to do is bring your right leg, well for me, right leg, to your ear and between your shoulder. Between your shoulder and your ear is where you're aiming for, pointed toes. Now that's the scissor motion. It's pretty simple. Just kick. You can do it several different ways. You can just keep the leg extended at all times and bring it to that desired location, or you can bring it up bent and then kick out. Whichever one you feel helps you best and whichever one makes you understand the motion best. Okay, so let's start with Raiz Scissor. Now, everything will apply to Sailor Scissor the same way, but the way I'll think about it is a hook kick. As you'd normally do a hook kick, if you think to hyper that, then you're in the scissor position and you've got the correct amount of rotation. If you can blend the takeoff for a Raiz, which would be, because I'm tricking to my left, right leg forward, then left leg comes back. But as I do that, I'll think of a hook kick and then hypering that hook kick, then you get yourself in the correct position. So you start off and you don't even have to invert. It's essentially just a tornado type deal without a kick. And just keep your right leg bent in front of you like so. It's the best way to start. So you're going to take off like a Raiz, then you're going to jump up, pull your arms across, think hook kick, hyper, bring your right knee up. At this point, you should be able to think Raiz takeoff, hook round, hyper, knee in this position. Now, as you progress through the move, the only difference is going to be trying to get it a little bit more inverted and around the side. As I'll take off, I'll throw my chest right down to the ground, but I'll kick the left leg up as hard as possible. And as I do so, I'll try and push through the ball of my foot, and then I think hook, hyper. So it'll end up looking a little bit more inverted like so. And then you can slowly invert more and more. And then you can pretty much do it upside down if you wanted to, like this. Once you start playing around with the inversions, and once you start understanding the whole motion of doing the hook, hyper, and bringing that knee up, that's when you can add the scissor. Ideally, you want to be trying to do the scissor almost immediately after takeoff. Initially, that might not be possible because you're trying to focus on everything else, but once you get a little bit more comfortable, then you should be able to kick that leg immediately as you take off. And this is where the hook hyper gets you back around onto your feet. So at this point, you should be able to just complete the move, which would look like so. Now, the only difference between Raiz scissor and sailor scissor is a slight tap on the ground. I don't put any weight on my hand when I do sailor scissor. It's a simple tap. If my hand weren't there, I'd still land it. It doesn't make a difference to the move, it just changes the aesthetic. If you want, you can wait a little bit longer so that you can really exaggerate the fact that you're placing that hand down before takeoff. Now, that's pretty much it. There's not really much else to know. How good it will look will depend on how many reps you do. That's the most important thing with this. It's a very difficult trick to make really aesthetic. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps you with your Raiz and sailor scissors, and peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial and I hope it was helpful. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments. And if you've got any questions about Kojo's Trick Lab, I'll make sure Kojo gets back to you, or I'll be able to answer them myself. But yeah, that's kind of it for today. For tomorrow's video, it's probably going to be the hardest video I've ever tried to make. Yeah, just come back tomorrow for that video and it's about to be hype. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace!